Hi guys. Um, I wanted to, kind of just give you a little insight about what um, what kind of brought me to Plexus Slim. Um, my weight loss story, my journey. Um, I was a very skinny child. I remember hearing uh, stories from my mom. She said, we took you to the doctor because your foot was turned in when you walked. But when they got there and the doctor saw me, he was more concerned about my weight and that I was underweight and thought that I might have a tapeworm, but I guess they figured out it was just my metabolism or something. So, um, I was bullied a lot when I was a kid because of my weight. Um, because whenever I hit puberty, I gained a lot of weight. I went from skinny to chunky in no time. And I remember in high school, the gym teachers came into the locker room, the girls' locker room, and said, we're going to measure your body fat today. That's what we're doing today. So they said because I was only 5 foot and because of my age, that I was only supposed to weigh 91 pounds. But I weighed 145, which made me chunky. Their charts, I was 54 pounds overweight and considered morbidly obese. I, dealt with a little bit of stuff at home. My dad was, would always say stuff like, you don't need that other taco, or, would just come out and say, hey, you need to slow down because you're getting fat. And I thought he was just being mean because, my mom was overweight, and, I thought that's just the way he was. But it perfectly led me in the direction of my first husband, and I was in an abusive relationship there, and being fat wasn't even the bad part about it. But it, I'm sure, added some pounds to, my lack of self-confidence and, everything about that. But I got my 2 kids out of it, which is the proudest pounds I have. So I will never regret that. But I've tried many weight loss and diet solutions and, everything, just tried a lot of stuff and nothing's ever worked, except, Atkins. I tried the Atkins for a little bit, and with the phentermine and the B12 shots, and I lost almost 60 pounds in 5 months. But the phentermine always made me jittery and made me zoom. And I don't see how you could live like that. I felt uncontrollable a lot of time. Just like I didn't have control over what I did or what I ate or anything like that, because my, I didn't have any appetite at all. So I was basically just eating anything, but whenever I did eat. But as soon as I stopped that diet, I was back to, eating, and my cravings were sky high, and my energy was zero, and I, it just added to discouragement, and, made me really look at myself and say, man, you're out of control. And since then, I, just try to eat right, eat smaller portions, eat more meals during the day, and exercise. And, I would always lose a couple of pounds here, a couple of pounds there, but, one good meal and all, that's all back. And that's not encouraging at all either. So, I tried to do, elliptical, for 2, 3 months, and then for the other 2, 3 months after that, because I would get so discouraged and quit, it would be a coat rack, um, until I got, felt bad enough again to where I needed to start exercising again and, throw all the coats off of it. Um, and so my sister started her Plexus Slim trial pack. She did a 3-day trial, and she was hooked for the first 3 days, and I just thought, it has to be a gimmick, and there's got to be something about this. So I went online and I researched it, and I wanted to find something bad about it, because it just it didn't make sense to me how she felt more energetic. She wanted to exercise. Her food and, the sugars and carbs, were her diet was being curbed, and she wanted to drink water. And within 3 days, she lost 4 pounds, almost 4 pounds. Yeah, and when I went on and searched, I couldn't find anything. All I was finding was videos that, it would be Plexus Slim scam, and then it was just a scam to get you to watch the video so they could tell you how great it was, how great the product was, or stuff like that. So I did find one thing from the Better Business Bureau. It was one claim, in all the years that they've been around, one claim, and it was quickly reversed. So you can't even really count it. So I got my trial pack, my 3-day trial from my sister, and I was very excited to try it because I seen, how good of results my sister had. And the first 3 days I lost 5.4 pounds, and I felt better. I was drinking more water. I didn't have caffeine headaches. I slept better. I felt more rested when I woke up. And I didn't feel bloated. I didn't have any caffeine headaches or anything like that, which is amazing, because I went from drinking like 8 12-ounce pops to 1 maybe, and the rest water. And usually drinking pop like that and then going to 1 to 0 pops, it's like, you get a really bad caffeine headache, and I didn't. But my first 3 days I lost 5.4 pounds, and which was amazing to me. The results were amazing, and I just felt better. And I did it during Thanksgiving week, and I didn't starve myself Thanksgiving. I had my pie, and I ate what I wanted to. I ate until I was satisfied, but I didn't overeat. I didn't feel the need to overeat, and I didn't walk away from the table, holding my belly, or trying to unbutton my pants because it was, I was so full, and it was good to feel like that. I not only did I lose the 5.4 pounds in 3 days, but within the next 4 days that I was not on Plexus Slim, I still continued to lose 3 pounds until I got my 30-day supply, which to me was great. It was like, yeah, maybe it'll stay in your system a little bit, you know, but I mean, it can't it can't for too much longer than that. But I really think that if you have a problem with, you know, your blood sugar, your blood pressure, your um, hypertension, um, your weight, sleeping, you know, there's several different things that Plexus Slim has to offer um, as far as answers to your problem. Um, and if you want to get a hold of me on Facebook, I'm on Facebook a lot, and ask me any questions, and I'll get the answer for you. I'm gonna try and make more of these videos, maybe once a week or so, and if I can be brave enough. But we'll see. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye bye now.